us from. This is Esteem Radio, Radio Vision, and this is your favorite program, the CONFAB. You know what we do at the CONFAB? We bring you exciting news, the news that concerns us as a Nigerian and that concerns us, as a citizen. And we also bring news from all over the world, whatever it is, whatever that is happening all around us, be it Nigeria or all other countries. We bring it to you. We share our opinion, we share our view in the CONFAB. I still remain myself, Ayomikun AY for short. And on with me on the CONFAB today, I have
All right. Thank you, AY for short, and to all our esteemed viewers, we say thank you for always being part of the program, the CONFAB. Adenipekun, Afolabi, your prince. I'm saying to you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and once again, welcome to your favorite program, the CONFAB.
thank you, Afolabi. We want to use this medium to appreciate our executive producer in person of Dinkin Michael Adeboye Ashaolu and our producer in person of Adenipekun Afolabi and all other esteemed staff. We are saying a very, very thank you to you all. Before we go into the topic that we have for you today, we let us go on a very quick break. All right, welcome back to your favorite program, the Comfort. Afolabi, we've been discussing about the U.S. Trying the U.S. military trying to invade Nigeria based on the insurgents that is happening
Mm,
about the genocide of Christians,
mm,
of which they presume that is only the Christian
mm,
that the genocide is affecting, of which we've already talked about it that no, that it's all the is it pertains to all we citizens
mm.
of Nigeria, not just the Christian alone. Now, President Donald Trump has already made a warning today, and which says that the United States is reportedly preparing military plans over alleged attacks on Christians in northern Nigeria, while China warns against foreign interference. President Trump insists the US is ready to act, but Nigerian officials says there is no state-sponsored persecution. This means that the China has already is studing by Nigeria that any internal affairs that Nigeria has, that it should be Nigeria should take care of them, not any other people, not any other country trying to
To
see,
invade.
yeah, to invade. That any internal program it should meant for Nigeria to take care of by themselves. And then President Donald Trump is still insisting that he is definitely going to invade Nigeria, of which in the statement he said there is going to be three action. He has the soft one, he has the medium, and he has the hard one. That is the one that we is the one that he definitely decide to decide the one that they are going to use, maybe the hard or the soft or the medium one. Now, Afolabi, now this now brings us to this question that um does any foreign country has any right to intervene in any in Nigeria's internal issues?
Okay. Thank you. What we have as uh, there is a group, or let's say there is a thing binding all the countries together.
Yeah,
You know, if one country is suffering from one issue
yeah,
or challenges, it is the duty of the other country even to look at way out for such country that is
country.
facing challenges. Why? Is because if you said, okay, what is happening to Nigeria is not concerned, I'm not concerned. Definitely, in one way or the other, it will affect you. Now, look at if some countries that Nigerian are selling out the crude oil
So
to, Now, with the issue of insurgency, the issue of the militant at the Niger Delta, all these things, it will definitely affect. And as a country, if other countries said, okay, we want to be of assistance to you, like the China that said, okay, oh, they were in support. I mean, they are in support of Nigeria. That Nigeria should not allow any outsider to invade their country.
Yeah.
Now, do you know that recently the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had a meeting with the Chinas,
Yes.
with the
The Chinese.
Chinese, that okay, this and this. And one thing about Chinese is that if you want to partner with them, it is you that you need to learn their language. They will not bother themselves to learn your language. You have to look for someone who can teach you how to speak Chinese language. And this same Chinese is saying that okay, the intervention of Donald Trump is nothing. I won't say what the China say is wrong, but at the same time, look at the issue of insurgency now. Since the Donald Trump has been threatening that okay, the military, the USA military are coming to Nigeria. Look at the operation of the what's it called, all these Islamist terrorists.
Yeah.
The way they operate has been reduced drastically,
Yes.
because they knows that oh, if this man promised something that he will do it, they knows that they
We
can.
go through any net to do it.
Yes, he will do it. And one thing is that no country can toy with America.
Yes.
You cannot toy with USA.
They have the oh my god, they have the modern facility for war.
For war,
Yes.
like Israel.
Mm.
If you said you want to
Maybe.
wage war with Israel, it's just like someone is deceiving his or herself.
Mm.
Because Israelites, as small as they are as a country,
Yeah.
they have what it takes to even to fight.
Yeah.
Now, these Chinese or the China that say okay, Nigerians should not allow.
Allowed it. Yeah.
Yes, but okay, what of if it is what we need from the I mean, what will be our need from the USA is maybe the ammunition, the fighter
Fighter jet.
jet and whatever. Maybe that is what we will need. What about that? But if you now said okay, Chinese should, I mean, the Nigerians should not allow the foreign country, is China part of Nigeria that want to be in support? Are they not the foreign country?
Yeah.
Yes. What I think we should say is that okay, we should not allow any foreign country to invade our land.
But they can give help.
Help.
Yes, they can.
Yes, they can assist us. Even the assistance is just for them to provide some machine
Yeah.
for us, and a lot of bulletproof machine that we need even to wage war. And there's some machine that can work in the forest.
Yes.
And these people, their boat is inside the forest. Definitely we will need something even to be able to fight in the forest.
Yeah. No. But with the statement that Trump said, he said is not trying to give help. He wants to intervene. Like now, let me give some of the things that he said. He said, according to the New York Times, U.S. Africa Command has submitted 3 tiers of operational proposal to the Department of War at the request of Secretary Pete Hegseth. The plans are categorized as heavy, medium, and light options. Under the heavy option, an aircraft carrier strike group will be deployed to the Gulf of Guinea, with fighter jets or long-range bombers striking targets in northern Nigeria.
These are the things that we really need.
Yes.
Because if you want to combat with the terrorists,
Yes.
you know, you have to locate their hidden place. After that, how to conquer, how to capture them, so that none of them will have access to even to run
Yes.
out of that forest. That is what we need, and these people have it.
Yes. They
If we are going to buy it, Nigeria will need to save like 10 to 15 years before we
before
are
we can,
able
yes,
to
because we can even
be,
match up with them.
not that we don't have that money, but because of the way our politicians embezzled our money. That is why I said it will take us 15 years if we want to get all these fighter
Jet and all.
jet and all this ammunition. If indeed we want to wage
Okay.
war with Boko Haram, definitely we will need we will need the help of other country, not to invade but to assist. I think we have one call
Yeah.
here.
Let's quickly click on the call.
Oh, this is Muiwa. Hello, Muiwa.
The trade on the show. Good
uh,
afternoon.
Good afternoon.
When you're on the line, you got it right. You're on the line.
Yes, sir. Oh, good morning, sir.
But this, AY for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. A few minutes ago. So, let me get the topic before I add my own contribution. Though I've listened to your conversation, but I just want to get the topic correctly, so I don't talk enough.
Okay. The topic for discussion for now is the President Donald Trump. Still
Insisted.
insisting on interfering in the genocide of Christians in Nigeria, of which he planned to invade Nigeria with three different types of strikes: the medium, the soft, the medium, and the hard option.
Okay, okay. Thank you. What about, let me first say, he's not interfering. It's that he wants to intervene. I think he has every right to do that. If you look very well, it's what we call the world power. And when I talk about the world power, America, if not the leader of world power, is one of the strongest members of the world power. And then, as a good father or mother, you cannot see your children or your child, your son or daughter, being, how well it now, being tampered with, that your child is so free, and you fold your arms. And you know the Bible say, Adiamowa, Adiagawa. You say it's Adiamo and not Adiagama. So, to me, I don't even think he needs to make an announcement. I think what he just needs to do is just give Nigeria a tip of the iceberg. Let's just kill it. Because I see no reason why the killing in this country is increasing day by day, and the government did nothing. Now, this killing started during the terrorism of the Boko Haram of the started very well during the Jonathan regime. And I remember how the then APC now, the then APN, were shouting, were clamoring and were saying that Jonathan is too tough, is that, is this, he cannot do anything, and this and that. Okay, Jonathan has gone now, over 10 years. The Boko Haram issue is still on the increase. It has not been compacted, it has not been stopped. So if we cannot solve our problem, if there's an outsider that decides that, oh, I love you, I don't want you to die, let me help you solve your problem, I think it's a welcome development. So America should match up with a matter of urgency, with immediate alacrity, to please step in. Because the rate at which these people are killed is not welcome at all. It's not welcome at all. So, and the government is then, the last time I think it was not involved that people were killed and the President went there. They even had to line up to welcome him. Please, is that a thing of joy that people were lined up to welcome him, singing and dancing? People love their loved ones. Breadwinners are being killed, loved ones are being slaughtered, and the president is coming and he's celebrating and celebrating coming. Most should come with ashes, rags, mud, and even declare that the flag should be hoisted halfway. And look into it. I remember he went to the military zone to encourage the soldiers that were fighting the terrorists then. In fact, he wore their uniform when then encourage them, let's stop this thing. Since President Bola Ahmed Tinubu came on board, I don't even think he knows where the military assessment, not about visiting them or encouraging them. All what he does is just travel, Ajala travel all over the world. Just traveling, waiting and attack. So I will suggest and I will please, though I'm not a fan of Donald Trump, but on this issue, I think I want to concur with it. With immediate alacrity,
No,
they should please step in.
uh, Mr. Muiwa, thank you. Now, but okay, you know the Chinese are saying that no country has the right, to invade any country. That any internal issues should be resolved within the country.
That Nigeria should not allow the foreign
Foreign
country
countries.
to invade their land. What do you see today is the
Don't
statement
mind,
made by the China.
don't,
China.
don't, don't mind China. I think the news that they eat and fraud because it's affecting them and it is continuing to affecting them. And do not forget, US assembly has replied them. They have gotten their reply. It's none of their business. See, like I said, USA is a world power. And the thing of the world power, just like you have UNO, EU, ECOWAS, and the like, is to make sure that there is peace. Is to make sure that there is peace in all the countries that are under them. So it is the duty of the world power to make sure that there is peace in Nigeria and every other country. Don't forget, during the fight of Israel and Ukraine, you know that yes, it also spoke before the fight now, before the fight fire. So yes, has every right, not even in Nigeria, to all the countries that are under it. So they have the right, even if ECOWAS said that okay, let's go on. They are welcome because we're a member of ECOWAS. We're a member of United Nations.
UN.
So every institution that would belong, they have every right to make sure that they foster peace in our country. So it is that we just they cannot be just setting up a message like people did in Cross River, but they can come in and make it that everything is set.
Okay,
So
where it declared state of emergency?
they cannot be setting up another. They know the rule of law. They don't know the rule of law. So, but they have every right. They have every right to put their mouth. If you put their body, they have every right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Muiwa, for your honest,
Mm.
honest review and opinion on that. We appreciate your call, sir. Thank you so much, sir. With this, yes, and with this, I want to, there's always public opinion. There will always be a public opinion. So I want to take few opinions on, what people have to say about it. Now, this is coming from Oladele, saying, coming from someone who has never shown genuine concern for Nigeria before. This this suddenly sounds more like politics than compassion. He knows his audience anyway, and is doing it, and all he's doing is diverting from his low popularity in the US. Another one, another someone said, the West is not our Messiah. Our Messiah is Christ. My prayer is that those killing stops, and those who carry out this act receive Christ. And amen. And we are praying for that as well. Now, Afolabi, now this now brings me to this question. Um, if the US should invade Nigeria, now do you think this is going to affect the Nigeria economy, or it is still or definitely is going to bring peace to the country?
All right. Uh, you know, the intervention of the USA
Yeah.
will be a plus to us if truly they handle it the way it should be.
Yeah.
It will be a plus. But if otherwise, it will be minus. Why I said it will be a plus is, most of the farmers at the northern part of the country, most of them, because of the fear of killing, That is why they will abandon their farm.
Yeah.
And what we know them for is that, especially the northern people, they loved farming, and they are doing excellently with
Yeah.
that. And because of the fear of killing and all, the fear of the terrorists, that is why most of them have to sit at home. And it's affect. I mean, this is affecting the production. And if we don't have enough of products to even to export,
Yeah.
and if for instance now, if we are exporting out and we have excess in, definitely it will add to
Growth and
the
economy of the
growth and
country.
economy of the country. But in a situation whereby your exportation is lower and your importation is higher, definitely the economy will be down.
Yeah.
Now, why I said it will be advantage is that if there is a peace in our land,
Yeah.
everybody will go back to farm,
Yeah.
and they will continue with their daily activities.
Yes. Especially all these Sahara, the desert that all these
Yes,
bandits are, they can quickly convert it
you
to
know, you know those forests that they hijack from people,
yeah.
and most of the city, or let's say town or villages that hijacked by these terrorists. If the place is free,
Yeah.
they will have the place to
Enough land
even
to.
to cultivate their farm produce or what have you.
I mean, it can even reduce the hike of the goods and the goods that we have in Nigeria.
Exactly. But why I said it would be minus for Nigeria is if this the American came, and what they are after is our mineral
Yeah.
resources. Sometimes if you need something, stylishly you can get yourself to that land, and any moment you just discover that they will be the one dictating that, oh, you cannot go to this place, this is a restricted area,
Yeah.
nobody should work here, and this all this and after the whole thing you will discover that even for you, the Nigerian will be praying that these people should go, we want to have our land.
Our land back. Yeah.
But they will not go because of what they have discovered, that, oh, this is money, this will be a plus to their own country too. That is why I said it will be minus. It is either plus
Oh,
or
minus.
minus. But for us to have peace, I think we need the intervention of the our neighbor country.
Country.
We need the intervention of our neighbor country. This may not be like Niger.
Yeah.
Niger Niger and Cameroon, they are our neighbor country, and all this insurgency, they pass through their country before getting to the Nigeria.
Yeah.
But if they want to be of help, I think they should have secured our boundaries. That is why I want to call on the Comptroller General of the custom, that our custom officer need to work perfectly on all our boundaries, because our
Our
borders
borders.
rather,
Yeah.
because most of these bandit militants, or what is it called, the terrorists, they came through the
Through the border.
border.
Yeah.
And if all our borders are secured, I
Yeah.
think
And
we will have, if at all we want to have them, it won't be more like this. If you watch one video, there's one viral video on the social media whereby all these terrorists, they attend one event, or should I call it occasion. I was wondering that, how did these people get to this, and I can see the camouflage
and they're holding on.
they are putting on. I say, do we have the military personnel here, or we have any security here? And these people, they have the total freedom,
The, moving
total
freely.
total movement, which is not supposed to be. That is why I said, if the USA, their intervention is not having any self-interest,
Self-interest in it.
I think it will be of help, and it will be a plus for us as a country.
Thank you, Afolabi, for that honest opinion. And our viewers, if you have contrary opinions to what Afolabi said, or you have something to share, please, you can also drop it in the comment section. We will be there, to answer you and I will be
To
very, very happy,
interact.
yeah, to interact with you. Thank you for that. Before we go into our next topic for today, let us go on a very short break. All right, welcome back to the Confab. It's still your favorite show, and with me, you still have your AY for short as the host, and my guest today, Afolabi Adenipekun. Now, our second topic that we have today, well, is a situation of which the well, let me read the story so that we can understand better. Um, the, the Nigerian Senate has uncovered massive financial disappearance in Nigeria's crude oil sector, with about 303 billion dollars allegedly stolen from both local and international transactions. This is according to the Senate committee investigating insistence and nefarious acts of crude oil theft in the Niger Delta, which stated the forensic reviews by its consultants revealed that over $22 billion, $81 billion, and $200 billion remain unaccounted for in separate crude oil sales records. Presenting the interim report during Wednesday plenary, and committee chairman Ned Nwoko said these findings expose deep-rooted disappearance in Nigeria's oil export system and significant revenue losses due to the diversion of crude oil proceeds. Now, according to the report, a document submitted by E.G. Agbonayima, a consultant to the committee, showed a shortfall of $81 billion between crude oil proceeds declared by the NNPC and DPR from 2016 to 2017 and what was actually received by the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN). Now, further findings implicated 16 companies operating in the Niger Delta in what they describe as a web of technical manipulation, collusion, and revenue leakage. The committee noted that weak surveillance system, human interference, and lack of coordination among security and regulatory agencies have worsened crude oil theft and revenue loss in the sector. It is also proposed a federal framework for recovering seized and forfeited crude oil through transparent sales channels in collaboration with agencies such as the Nigerian Navy Joint Task Force (NUPRC) and the EFCC. Following debate on the interim report, the Senate resolved to send documents back to the committee for further investigation with a mandate to identify all actors involved and provide evidence that will aid recovery and prosecution. Well, this kind of case, we are not going to see the EFCC to see anything about it. But then if it is about the what was it called, the Yahoo boys, they can have a say about this. But then the EFCC are not going to say anything about it. They're not going to release any press statement on this about them doing any investigation or something. Now, this is Nigeria. Well, and this is another matter arising. Like they can't, they are not able to account for $303 billion in the country, which they said it was alleged missing funds. Missing funds that it was not it is not accounted for, unaccounted for. Now, now this now brings me to this system now that this is happening now. If that who should be blamed for this? Is it the system or the oil companies in Niger Delta?
Okay, thank you. We will be blaming. I don't want to use the word of blaming, or let me say who is at fault. We cannot uh, fault the oil company,
Companies.
but what we can fault is those that are in charge of the operation. For instance, look at this woman, Alinsin Madueke, former Minister of Petroleum.
Yeah.
I think during the when President Ebele Goodluck
Jonathan.
Jonathan was the president of the country. She is the Minister of Petroleum. And look at the money recovered from her.
Yeah.
And where did she got those money from? It's from the oil money.
On money, yeah.
As a minister of oil and gas, you know, she will have the power to dictate that this money goes here, this
Money,
one
yeah.
goes here. That is why I want to subscribe to the statistics of those who conduct
Investigation.
their investigation, that okay, a lot of billions,
Not even in naira, $1 billion.
billions dollars, not in
Dollars.
naira, has been missing from the oil sectors because of, you know, one thing is that part of it is diverting what's supposed to be the what's supposed to be sell or sold in the country to other country, all in the name of, okay, for instance, in Nigeria maybe 1 liter is being sold at the rate of 50 naira, for example. And when you want to take the same petrol or the oil to other country, you will get it, you can sell it at the rate of, let's say, 80 or 100 naira there.
Yeah.
They will prefer to divert it to the to other country rather than allow it to stay in the country. A lot of atrocity has been going on in the oil sector, and all this is not new. But how are we going to curb, or if at all we can do without this saboteur? But how are we going to curb all this excess of uh, money laundering or corruption
Corruption, yeah.
on that?
Because this is corruption. This is actually
Because
corruption.
okay, there's one. I think part of the story is that $200 billion. One of one, I think part of it is $200 billion
Yeah, $200 billion.
that they cannot account
They
for
cannot
it. And the country are even most of Nigerians cannot take their 3 square meal. What most Nigerians is practicing is 011.
Or zero or 001.
Yes, some will not eat anything in the morning.
Yeah.
They will wait till the afternoon. That afternoon is
Maybe even till evening. Till that 4
no
5.
that afternoon is just for them to have one maybe one banana or corn or what have you, to just eat, and with excess water.
To press it down
yes,
very well.
and wait till
The night.
the night, so that they will be able to eat. They will have the sound sleep. That is what most Nigerians are practicing now. With this and so on, and we have that huge amount of money unaccountable, and we are now saying that the US should not
You not invade the country.
should not invade the country. Even those that owns the country has already invaded the country with hunger.
Honestly.
Yes, now,
Yeah.
because you are talking about how will I put it, that you see this country, we so honestly,
God will help us.
God will help us, but this is not a matter of praying. We need to take action.
Yeah.
How can someone or a sector will not be able to account for
$330
billion
billion.
dollars,
I mean,
not in naira, in
$3
dollars?
billion.
And even hearing this, if you are the president of one country, won't you prefer that, okay, you would like to just be in such country, even just for you to have your way?
Yeah. You know what is really pissing me off right now is Nigeria is still wallowing in debt.
Not in debt, in abject poverty.
No, I'm just no for it, because there are countries that Nigerians have been borrowing money for, and now we can't account for $330 billion. I mean, if we can use that to pay out some of our debt, I mean,
Mhm.
well, for that, let me go to the next question that I want to ask.
And let us say this:
Okay.
those that are in charge of that oil sector, they should stop all this embezzlement,
Yeah.
corruption, because it is affecting the country.
Yeah.
If truly you have the love of your country, you won't go to that extent
I mean,
embezzle the
that
money
a
that
lot of
belongs
money.
to others. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And the so-called, okay, the one that EFCC recovered from the Alinzi Madueke and the
Yeah.
likes, where is the money?
Sure.
This Alinzi Madueke, part of what we said from her is jewelries.
Yeah.
How can somebody bought a jewelry that worth $20 billion, single jewelries?
No, I mean, I think then it boils down to the operation of money laundering, because they won't be able to, they won't want to keep that kind of money in their accounts, because it can be traceable to their account. So they prefer, they can use it to get something.
Where are they taking it to?
I mean,
Are you going to take it to heaven or to hellfire?
no,
Where are
maybe
they
to
taking? Where are they taking it to? Even if if your way is hellfire,
yeah, you can't
you can't
you
take it
can't take it
there
to, you
now,
can't take it to any place.
because when you die, everything will remain.
Yeah.
It is only you that they will, even okay, even if they want to give you a befitting burial, and they said okay, because you are worthy and this, okay, they put all the
Accessories with you.
ancestries, they buried it with you. It means they don't want you to rest in peace, because
It's going
those,
to be even heavy on you.
no, not on the dead body,
Yeah.
but there are some people that will, even with the adequate security provided there,
Yeah.
even the security that they employ to be
To
to
monitor.
monitor your tomb, will be the one to pull you out and take all the
Yes,
gold and say
I mean,
nonsense. If you wish, die well.
no, no.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I think it is right time for us to forget about ourselves alone. We should think about others.
Now, Afolabi, thank you for that. Now, I want to ask this question now that, they said the investigation is being carried on,
Mm,
based on the missing funds and all.
mm.
Now, I want to ask this question that, with this investigation, will it actually lead to recovery of the funds, or it just fade like previous probes that we have?
Okay. If you talk about the recovery,
Yeah.
that they want to recover uh, all this money being taken away by the people in charge of the oil and gas.
Yeah.
Don't let us deceive ourselves. We should not deceive ourselves. If I thought they were able to get this money, my question now is that, where will they keep the money, and is it going to be useful for for Nigerians? That is the question
Yeah.
that begs for an answer. But I don't know. I won't say more than that. But I believe that they can recover all this. Those money, but it will take us years.
Yeah. Well, 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 if we keep talking about the atrocities and all the evil doings that is being going on in the country, we will definitely have one or two things that is happening
Mm,
that we are going to talk about.
mm,
Definitely, because, well, um, this now brings us to the last topic that we'll be having today, which is the last topic that we have today is, oh, in the statement they said over 170 pupils of Numba Kuro Primary School in Maje Suleja local government area of Niger State has been studied in the dilapidated building with
mm,
collapsed roofs, broken windows, and weak walls for more than 6 years.
mm,
Now, the platform said many children have stopped going to school due to the unsafe learning environment, while woes remain continue to sit on bare floors, studying under constant fear of the building collapsing. Now, there's a there's a released statement from the Minister of Education,
Mm.
which by they said they want to replace the chalkboard that we have with with
To
smart boards.
smart board.
Yes, we've
Mm.
talked about it on one episode on the confab. Now, but then during that discussion, we had this conversation that okay, what about the other schools that that are like this? Like the other schools that are like this, that they don't have roofs, that the building is an uncompleted building, that even like now, for example, now they said because because of the what did they call the action that the Minister of Education, the reason why he said he wanted to take the action is because many students are not have stopped going to school. They said many students have stopped going to school, but so that means that they now want to use that to smart board. They want to introduce smart board instead of using the regular chalkboard. Now, but with this now we can hear that the reason why some of these students are not going to school is because of their fear for their life.
Mm.
Because in anything can happen. The school building can just can collapse at any moment, and now this now brings me to this question. This brings me to this question. It says now, should parents put their children out for safety, or keep faith in government, or keep faith in government promises that the government are still going to do this for them?
My candid advice
Yeah.
for the parent is education is the one of the best legacy that parents can give to their children. But at the same time, you have to run for your life. Don't say because you want to have the formal education and you endanger the life of your children. Especially when you yourself as a parent, you know and you are fully aware that the building or the classroom of your in your children's school are not that safe. It is better for you to look for another schools and put them there rather than endangering
Nice.
their lives with okay all in the name of this is the public school and their payment or their school fee will not be much. Like I said to someone yesterday that education is not free in Nigeria anymore,
Yeah.
because on my way coming from home to office, I discovered that a lot of students are outside one of the school that I won't mention the name of the school. I look at them. I then walk closer to one of them that why are you outside? He said, uh, because we are here to pay our fee. I said, which fee are you talking about? When the student narrated to me, I discovered that okay, these are the money that they maybe the state said okay they should be paying,
Yeah.
and because of this they have to
Chase them away.
chase them away outside, and they don't even bother about their safety. A lot of a lot of students who have left home and the parent is aware that okay my child is now in the school
So
and you've chased such
student away.
students away, and don't be surprised that most of them they won't like to stay within the school premises. They will want to take that opportunity to have a reunion with their friends that they are on the same shoe,
Yeah.
that okay let's quickly go to your house, and on getting there they will be doing all sort of things. And with this of the question that you asked, that maybe the parents should take their children or their
Yeah, for
wards,
safety.
they should they should take them away for safety. Why no one can advise me that I should let my child be under a roof, under the roof that is not safe,
Yeah.
a dilapidated building.
Building. And that can collapse at any time.
And what will I say to the whole world, that okay is it because of the love I have for the school or what? No, your safety first,
Yeah.
the safety of your children first before any other thing. Even if you have opportunity to have a extra class for
Child.
for your child, you can do that instead of you to endanger their life. And we are appealing to the Niger
State government.
Niger State government that they should look into this matter.
Yeah.
They should look into this matter and they make sure that they do the normal thing. Not only in Niger State, even here in Osun State,
Yes,
we
that's
have
what I want to even say.
we have a lot of we have some schools. Let's say some schools that they they are look. Even you as a parent, you will not like your child to go to attend such school. We still have them. A lot of them are in the villages. I have the opportunity to even to travel down to the one local government in Osun State, especially the Takumosa East local government. Most of the schools there, even hardly you find teachers.
Yeah.
And even the one that you find teachers, the building is not
Good.
encouraging. And if you want our child to learn, and we want effective teaching and learning, the environment should be conducive. And a situation whereby the environment is not conducive and the children are okay, some of them, even when there is raining, you see them even hide under the tree. They will prefer hide under the tree than
Go
hide
inside into the building.
into the building because of the
Condition.
condition of the building. Every roof is open. Even when there is too much of sun in everything will be on them.
Yeah.
And how will you expect such child to assimilate
Yeah, that's
and
to
to
even
understand
what you are
understand what they are teaching? No.
Thank you for that, Afolabi. Now, I want to just give you my final take on that. With all the billions of nairas that we see that is getting missing in Nigeria, I just feel that the government should just make sure they prioritize this student
And they should not
education.
forget that if you teach a child,
Yeah.
you are contributing to the building of the nation.
Yeah.
But if you fail to teach a child,
Right.
you are also add to the aftermath.
Of
Or
what we are turned out to be in the nation.
that is why education is the one of the legacy. Those, I mean, all these the terrorists, if they were well educated and they are not brainwashed that okay, killing is not good, do this is not. I could remember when we are in the primary school, our teachers will be telling us that it is not good to steal, it is not good to kill. If you kill, this is what will happen. If you steal, this is what will happen. Then when we were there, this is all these things that they are trying to uh teach us. You understand?
Yeah.
But if these terrorists they have the opportunity to being educated or
Yes.
having someone that will teach
Teach
them,
them.
even we will still have some people that they will like to choose that path.
Yeah.
But it will not be numerous, or it will not be like this the numbers of the terrorists that we are having here and there. Not only in the Nigeria, no. If you have the information of other country, you will see a lot of terrorists terrorizing the country. But if we can give them the adequate education, education will change their way of thinking.
Yeah.
Their orientation will change. That is why all our government, I mean the public office holder, they should try as much as possible to finance education.
Yeah.
Education is one of the best legacy you can give
never
to
give to a
you
child.
can ever give to a child. And if you fail to give it to them, they will some people will give them wrong education.
Yes, yes. That's just it's wrong education.
And that wrong education will affect you later in the day. For instance, now okay, the terrorists that are terrorizing the country, every one of us is having the impact of them.
Yes.
This is not a matter of learned or this one is illiterate,
Mm.
but let
Smart.
us try. And if someone is out of school, based on maybe because he was unable to sponsor himself or herself, and that is why he or she is out of school, and somebody just invites him or introduce something that is not legit
Yes.
to him and call it this is a legit business.
Business.
He may want to venture into it because of lack of that
Knowledge.
information,
Yeah.
that knowledge that he should have ah
When in school.
in school. You understand? That is that. Let us try as much as possible to train our child, and we are using this medium to advise the governor of the Niger
State.
state that they should look into all these schools and make sure
And
that
even
they rehabilitate all the schools in the state.
the Minister of Education, before they venture into replacing the schools with chalkboards, they should replacing the school
Replacing
with smart board.
the smart board
They
is
sh-
not the
yes,
next
it's not the
thing.
next thing.
What about the structure of the
Yeah.
school? Even if you put that smart board
Board.
there,
And the structure is not good. There's no
some people will come there. They will come there to take it away,
and yeah, definitely, and
and to
because
be
it
a
will
lost.
yes, it's going to be it's going to be useless. So thank you, Afolabi, for giving your honest opinion and honest review on the confab today. With this is where we'll be drawing the curtain for the confab this afternoon. We want to say a very thank you to our executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu and our producer Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. Of course, I am also I'm also privileged to have him on the show with me today, and all esteemed Radio Vision staff. I am Anu Oluwapo Chiamaka, the big ballow in absentia.
Only Yilo Festus
Only Ilo Festus
and
and
Arubola
Arubola
Olamide.
Olamide. We are saying a very big thank you to you all. Today, we will be rounding up the confab on this note. Please do not drink while driving and make sure you take care of your health. Like what the regular anchor of the confab we always say in absentia, lex possibly. Please do not drink or not drive whenever you are on the way. Goodbye.